Hello, what's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to my channel, Charmed Wisdom. My name is Anna, and I'm back with another pick a card. So today's topic is in regards to messages from the subconscious mind. So lately, I feel like there's been a lot of messages been wanting to come through from the subconscious. I feel like our mind could be feeling like it's getting hijacked. A lot of us could be having a lot of chatty mind. A lot of us going to be facing a lot of fears. There's just a lot of energy being purged through the subconscious that could be manifesting and brooding itself into the 3D aspect, into our conscious mind. And so in front of me, I have 3 piles in front of me so that it can help us to kind of a little bit understand these messages or see what messages does our subconscious have for us right now. So what is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind, I feel like it's a part of our being that is dormant or asleep for most of our waking time. And usually the subconscious mind could be accessed or reached during our dream state, while we're sleeping, while we're meditating, while we're in trances or altered states of mind. That gives us a chance to tap into our subconscious mind. So a lot of us, our dreams right now could be really coming through a lot, very vivid or very, very much, and where you're remembering them very vividly the next day or the next morning, or that it kind of stays with you. Those feelings or that dream or that aspect of the dream kind of sticks with you throughout the week or so on. And it's like, what does that mean? So if you've been wanting to know or been feeling this type of energy, then of course you could always just check what messages your subconscious has for you anyways. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to ask your higher self or ask your subconscious mind what messages it has for you. All right, so if you're ready, then don't forget to check out the timestamps down below, and don't forget to check out my Etsy shop and or my social medias for more action going on over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys at your pile. All right, pile 1. So if you pick pile 1, that this is your reading, please don't mind my washer in the background if you happen to hear it. But while I was connecting with your guys' energy, I felt a lot of tunneling energy. I like a lot of maybe experiencing like a lot of tunnel type of vortex energy, type of tornado type of energy, type of like hallways, type of like doors opening up, or like needing to go through some type of pathways, initiations, bridges, like something where you have to kind of go through this journey or process or go through, is what I was feeling with this pile. And this could be manifesting in the 3D as tunnel vision, and where you're maybe too hyper focused on something or not focusing enough in your life on something. This could be experiencing it through dizziness in the 3D, where you have these dizzy spells here and there. Feeling out of place type of energy that you could be experiencing. That could be, because of obviously our subconscious tends to bleed through our consciousness and through, subtle ways, and through science or through feelings and emotions and through visions or whatever, how it might come through. Sometimes it's through, a lot of other times it's through our intuition. So for pile 1, yeah, there's an energy signature. The past is in the present. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy, and it's funny because like what I'm saying is like this type of journey is kind of this kind of tunneling type of energy, and where it's either you're being pulled towards something or something's being pulled towards you. And a lot of this energy is actually energy from the past that your subconscious could be bringing up to the forefront, so that you could be dreaming or experiencing people from the past, whether alive or not alive. You could be experiencing a lot of memories from the past, dreaming with people from the past lovers, past energy, whatever this is. I feel like there's could be even past life energy coming through here too, from a pile 1 that is coming through the subconscious. Lumerian seed coast, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Yeah, and I feel like, like I was saying, like in the 3D, you guys could be experiencing this through where you're probably hypersensitive right now, or really, really sensitive, and where you're being called to pay attention to your emotions right now, because a lot of these situations have shaped who you are. as a person in this time and place that you find yourself on this timeline. Therefore, you're kind of being called to kind of remember the past actions or the past energies of how you have been stripped away from this authenticity, or stripped away from your who you really are, from your authenticity, and where you kind of are kind of needing to find your own uniqueness here, or been fighting to accept yourself here. So living with grace can help you work through this energy or alchemize this energy. As you can see, there's a lot of purple, and with a lot of purple, this is all about alchemy for me. This is a lot about manifesting, about creating new stories, about taking, you know, a negative and turning it into a positive. So again, alchemizing spiritual energy here. There's spiritual acceleration here. There's spiritual activations energy happening here. So we have the 7-star sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life, expression. Exactly. It was coming back to expression and to your uniqueness. So a lot of you guys could have forgotten this, or have maybe been putting away, or maybe you guys have been dimming your light, and where your subconscious is coming to the surface with past experiences, letting you know, hey, we already been here. We've already done this. So let's birth something new here. Let's birth a new story. Let's create a new story here. Because this is only about, you know, this is about the tapestry of life, and it's only a tapestry. So it's how you want to paint it, how you want to look at it. What colors do you want to use? Yeah, it's all about finding forgiveness within yourself. Forgiveness for the things that maybe have gone in your past, or the things that have been going on. Because you guys have been finding yourselves, or been needing to repair a lot of situations here, especially repairing a lot of wounds. So again, I feel like a lot of wounds are coming to the surface as well from the past, from your subconscious, and where you're being called to kind of paying attention to it, or maybe bring some energy of healing, because it's giving me kind of energy of the 9 of Wands, and where you're kind of always looking towards the past, or always on flight mode, or always waiting for something to go wrong, or something wrong to happen, or for situations to fall out of say like, oh, you know, I'm always happy a certain way, and then, you know, and then like a year later or whatever, a few months later, like, oh, now like everything turns upside down and da. But it's because you keep, you know, reliving the same cycles, or keep, you know, being in the same situations, or you keep being in certain patterns that are just kind of here from the past. Okay, and a lot of it comes to the DNA as well. The age of life, you've been training this for a lifetime. Exactly. It's like you already been through these a lot of times, and a lot of this energy that I'm feeling for a lot of you guys is from past lives, because past life energy is really coming up for a lot of you guys. So a lot of you guys could be maybe getting wanting to find out a little bit more about your past lives, or maybe feeling drawn towards Akashic records, or just wanting to kind of dig in more, a little bit more into the spiritual side of life. And I feel like this is happening because you're being called to reconnect here, to find your light again, to realign yourself, or to raise your consciousness or your own energy here, because you've been training this for lifetimes. Therefore, you already been through this before. Maybe you already overcame this, but you're repeating something that, you know, again, you already done it before. So it's like, but you keep going back to it, type of energy here. And this is what your subconscious is coming to let you know. And this is why this, the past is in the future, and it's an energy signature. And the energy signature, as you know, as a curandera, as a healer, person who works with energy, us in the Mexican culture, we see these as, you know, us of a kind of a fragment of your soul that is lost, or that gets lost, and that kind of leaves your body to go into the spiritual world, and where a lot of shamans, or a lot of, you know, curanderas have to go in there and kind of bring back the pieces, or help those lost pieces that maybe you have been left behind out of, you know, scare, scarcity, you know, fear, you know, fragmented, whatever it might be, you know, kind of helping to bring them back. And where we see them sometimes through, you know, the evil eye, or we see it through, you know, sustos, you know, kind of like energy like that. So it creates this energy signature when those type of energy happens. So it leaves a energy signature in creation, in your energy space, and where it's kind of there, and it's always there. And so it's needing for you to kind of dig a little bit deeper, to go a little bit deeper, and find this energy signature in order for you to kind of remove it, heal it, or repair it here, and where you're able to transmute it, because this is something that you've been doing for a lot of lifetimes here, my pile one. And I know this is kind of getting a little deep here for this pile. So travel awaits you. Exactly. This is something that you need to kind of go within, because travel awaits you. And like I was saying, this is something that you kind of need to kind of dig a little bit deeper, going within a little bit deeper, because it has created a energy signature, whether it be from, your past in this lifetime or from a past life, whether it be something that you were very, you went through a very traumatic phase in your life, that leaves also energy signatures in our energy field, in our DNA, in basically our spirit, in our heart space. It leaves a speck of, like, it's like a fruit when it's bruised on the side. It leaves that type of energy, and that's what I see as an energy signature. And this has been left in your energy space, and where it's your subconscious is kind of bringing it up to the surface in order for you to pay attention, kind of dig a little bit deeper. So travel awaits you. So there's something that has been calling you within. There's been this inner call within. Sorry, I needed to drink a little bit of water here. So it's like, and it's like the type of energy, like maybe you guys need to kind of nourish the type of energy, to replenish your energy, to bring in new energy. Yeah, because it's like the Knight of Swords. It's like you keep kind of either sabotaging, or you kind of keep forcing the other people's truth, forcing other beliefs upon yourself, instead of kind of, seeing things for what it is, or honoring your truth. So it's like, again, you keep swallowing your own pride, keep, indulging in the ego. I feel like, you could just kind of putting your foot in the mouth all the time, or maybe you feel like you forgot your voice, or you lost your voice. But again, this is all has been impacted upon you. So there's a need to take out the knife, to take out the wound here. Okay, my power one. So your subconscious is wanting you to take out the wound here. There's something here that we need to take out. And again, and I see this a lot in Corandismo, and where sometimes, the limpias could be so powerful that the person is either needs to throw up, and because again, it's something that is within that needs to come out, and not just that energy work, but also internal work as well, and emotional work, subconscious work, shadow work that needs to be done. Yeah, chop wood, because it's time to clear out this energy. It's time to clear out this energy. And I feel like you're ready. I feel like in this lifetime, it has taken you a lot of time to be courageous, or have this courage, or maybe this faith, or this strength, because honestly, our strength is built through these type of aspects, or through these situations, or through these lessons in life. And that's how we gain our strength. That's how diamonds are formed, right? Under pressure. So again, I feel like you guys are now in a space in where you guys, and I'm just looking at this 24 and 42. So again, there's a mirror type of energy here. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 42 or 24 energy. So middle world. And I think I'm going to read the passage from the book, because I love this reading the passage from this deck, because I think it's very well written. So temper your criticism. Yeah, exactly. Again, the sword. Needing to take out the sword, because whatever this is, it's creating a lot of internal conflict. It's creating a lot of judgmental energy towards yourself. It's creating a lot of criticism. It's like you're always saying, I'm not perfect enough. So it's like a lot of self-sabotage energy, but this energy has been imprinted on you, and where we need to dig a little bit deeper and be like, why do we feel this way? Why do we keep putting ourselves in these situations? Why do we keep putting ourselves in these circumstances? Why do we keep allowing our temper to criticize us, or let others criticize us, or own truth, our own beliefs here, our own inner call here? So we have the High Priestess. Yeah, so definitely the High Priestess is ready to show you, Dark Night of the Soul. Exactly, I was talking about the working through the shadows. So a lot of you guys could be experiencing a lot of dark night of the soul, or could be going through the dark night of the soul here. Again, that's why I was called to do this pick a card, because there's been a lot of subconscious energy, as well as a lot of heavy mental energy. Like, I really have been on a peace trip for a few days now, and where I've been trying not to listen to music, no TV. I haven't been engaging with people, less social media. So I've been trying to just kind of keep that energy, because the mental energy has been really, really heavy on the subconscious. So again, a lot of us have been going through this dark night of the soul, and where a lot of us are being called to go within, because there's a lot of information that's ready to be revealed. There's a lot of shadows that are ready to be revealed and exposed to you. There's a lot of inner truth ready to be exposed, and this is going to be bringing a lot of inner criticism, where we're going to be like, fuck, like, damn, like, no wonder I'm this way. No wonder, you know, I think this way. No wonder I'm so afraid of opening. No wonder I'm so afraid of this or that. No wonder, you know, X, Y, and Z. And because of through this dark night of the soul, you will be reborn, and where you're going to be able to acknowledge your truth or accept your truth and accept your uniqueness, accept your sole purpose of who you are and who you came to be here in this lifetime, and what you came to do, which is rewrite your future, is rewrite a different scenario, is to come out of this status quo, is to break away from the change and limitations and the perceptions that has been, you know, impacted upon you, and this created this energy signature within your energy or within your DNA. Endurance, yeah. Because a lot of you guys feel like you guys are always finding yourself in situations where you have to be fighting harder than others, or pushing harder than others, or where you feel like you're always pushing and pushing and pushing and nothing ever gives. But again, it's like, you know, what have you become pawns to? What have you become puppets to? What is really pulling the strings here? You know, what emotions are really pulling the strings here? What tendencies are really pulling the strings here? What coping mechanisms are really pulling the strings here? What triggers are pulling the strings here? What truth or whose truth is pulling the strings here? Because it's either you are the puppeteer or you become the puppet. And this is where we find ourselves always in the sense of endurance, and we always feel like we're in situations that we feel tied up to, we feel limited to, and where we feel pawns to, and where things is just, again, like she's carrying a feather, and then it's like a rock. And that's reminding me of the Egyptians time, or that where you put the feather and then the heart and the scales, and where it's outweighing things here. And it's like, okay, and it's funny because she has the scales here too. So it's like outweighing input, you know, outweighing the good and the bad. And it's like seeing things as good and bad, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're just kind of creating all these other instability or uncertainty and trying to figure out or trying to determine things or trying to prove things, where all this, it has to become from within, because you carry the key. You carry the blueprints here. You carry the scrolls. You carry the answers within yourself. And your high priestess, your higher self, your subconscious, because a high priestess is our subconscious, is ready to reveal a lot of things to you, okay? She is ready to reveal a lot of information to you. So let me read the passage here. And like the dog in the background never shuts up. Let's see. Right. So number 36, it's the middle world. So the middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening, yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past, and it is a mirror of the invisible realms. When things are right in the middle world, heaven and earth support everything. When you are not right, heaven and earth must be brought into order as well. The middle world shows us when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate. Move forward, as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort is any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. Do not try to correct in the earth what needs to be corrected in the heavens. The resources to support the change or endeavor you are considering are not really available to you yet. So it's important to ask for help from the invisible realms, from helpers in the upper world. For now, wait. So again, it's like this energy, and where you're ready to transform a lot of things. You're ready to break free from a lot of things. And again, it's the energy about being present, about creating something new here, and where you're finding yourself in this middle world, again, in the in-between energy, and where you know that you need to make certain adjustments, need to make certain moves, do certain situations, or remove yourself from certain situations, cut away from certain things, people, places, and situations that are you being called to do. But right now, again, you're being called to wait, meaning you need to kind of go in within and dig a little bit deeper right now, because whatever you do next, or whatever you decide to do, it's going to dictate your future. It's going to dictate your future generation. It's going to dictate maybe even your future life, or however you see it or believe it to be, or your future timeline, if that makes any better sense here. But again, this is about getting to know our roots here. because we've been stuck too much in the 3D aspect. Now I feel like it's time to dig into the spiritual realm here. Okay, so make sure that you are working with your spiritual guides, calling on them, asking them for help and assistance, especially when it comes to traveling within, going with them. So again, travel awaits you. Okay, my power one. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, pile 2, super pick pile 2. This is your reading. So what messages does your subconscious have for you? So let's see. So we have star gathering, stars online, remembering home, soul family. And it's funny because when I was shuffling and you know, starting your guys' reading, I was tapping on my thighs, on my knees. And that just give me energy of following the beat of your heart, following the drums, following the call. Because there's a lot of remembering right now. I feel like there's going to be a lot of deja vu energy. Maybe you guys have been experiencing deja vu energy. I feel like you guys have been experiencing a lot of aha moments, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of spontaneous awakenings. Maybe going through awakening, through awakening, through awakening, after awakening. In order to align yourself to your destiny or to your purpose here, to your soul family. I feel like a lot of you guys are remembering a lot of past gifts, past energies, past soul family here. And where you guys could be dreaming with people. You're like, I've never met them, but I have this connection with them and I don't know who they are. But every time, you know, and I feel like you're going to encounter this people in the 3D, or if you haven't already. So we have the 9 of Wands. Messages from the subconscious. The message from the subconscious. Oops. All the cards coming out. Yeah, a change in the wind. Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of you guys have been cutting a lot of shit from the root. Like, you guys have been going through a lot of awakenings, a lot of death and rebirths, been going through a lot of changes. And you guys could be even experiencing one right now. Like, I feel like I resonate with this fucking energy because I've been going through the same shit, and it's just like, fuck, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm drained, I'm tired, like, I don't want to do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's been a lot of changes here because I feel like a lot of you guys were carrying a lot of past energies, a lot of burdens on yourself. Well, in Orca, see, share your song. There, I was picking up on frequencies, on energy like this. That's what I was saying. Like this, I was just hearing, like, I was kind of like hearing like drums, but I was also like hearing this rhythm, this humming. So it's funny that this card is coming out. I love it. The crumbling, what are you clinging onto? Yeah, I feel like something has crumbled already. I feel like something has been removed. I feel like an illusion was removed. Again, like I feel like a lot of you guys, your subconscious is crumbling down, or your consciousness is crumbling down, or you feel like your reality is crumbling down, or just shit just been crumbling down. Perspectives have been, illusions have been crumbling down. There's just things that have been crumbling down little by little in order to expose your true haven here, in order to expose your true north here, or your true authenticity, or true, expression here. And where it's like literally you guys had just been needing to kind of listen to your heart, listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, and just following, even if it doesn't make sense. But you knew that the song just made sense, and you just needed to follow it. And thus you had to experience a lot of, and it's funny how I'm talking about north and south here. Again, it's just like a lot of shit just been going, churning, and like you thought you were going this way, but then the compass changes, and you thought you were going this way, and then the compass changes, and it's just like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to align myself to my true north here. I'm just been trying to find my way here. And a lot of you guys in your subconscious could be dreaming about maybe getting lost, dreaming about needing to get somewhere. dreaming like you always trying to, you know, hurry up and get somewhere, trying to get somewhere, and it's like it's so hard for you to get there, or like in your dreaming like shit always happens to prevent you from getting somewhere, or you feel like you're being chased. It's like the type of energy I feel like a lot of you guys have been experiencing. And then we have Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Again, I feel like, again, a lot of shit has been occurring. So I'm gonna read this and passage from the book, because I always do it from this deck because I just love how really well written it is. But I'll get to that in a while. Assimilate life experience. Okay, and we have 2 12s here. It's like you guys are experiencing this rebirth right now, or you guys are on the verge of rebirth, and where you're about to experience something different. And this is why it says treasures hidden in the shadows. And even though you might have see everything as of like, fuck, why do I keep going through this? Or fuck, oh, another lesson, or shit, another bump on the road, or fuck, man, another fucking dead end, or another, you know, rock bottom. But it's just like, there was always a treasure or a key laying in the shadow every time you experience those phases or cycles, experience, you know, those moments. But it was all to assimilate life experience, to assimilate, you know, to give you that wisdom that you need, or that you have already, or to awaken that wisdom within yourself that you have. Because this feels like, you know, leader type of energy. Some of you guys are meant to be leaders. Or maybe the one that, you know, raises the vibration or raises the lineage in your bloodline. The chosen one, if that makes sense. Peacock, yeah. You guys are the ones that were meant, it was like all eyes, either from your ancestors or from, you know, the people. What the fuck I was saying? Like there was a key there in each oh my god. You guys have a lot of synchronicity, so I'm not surprised if you guys experience this a lot. So again, like I was saying, like you guys experience a lot of deja vus, or a lot of synchronicity, or a lot of signs at the right time, at the right moment, and it's just like, oh fuck, like I fucking knew it, or like, oh shit, like that makes fucking sense. Like it's like that type of, oh my god. I just love how energy fucking spirit works. So thank you, spirit. And again, like every time you guys were falling, you know, you guys kept getting a new key to experience this new, like there's many initiations that you guys have been going through, and your subconscious has been telling you like each key that you gain, it's like more growth, more abundance, more power, but not in an egotistical way. It's like more ascension. It's like more grace and more being more accept. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just like it's like this level up, or you like it's kind of like a simulation. Like you're going through those fucking levels, and the more that you gain, right, the more points that you get, the more. But it's like not looking at it from an egotistical way though. It's like more of a personal growth type of situation here. So a lot of you guys are about to experience and reap a lot of your rewards. Again, because you have been going through a lot of these transformations over and over again, and where it has brought you a new beginning, something that is more aligned with you, with your purpose. So a lot of you guys are getting ready to shine here. And I feel like your subconscious has been showing you this, or been sending you signs little by little, or been showing you the keys. So again, a lot of you guys have been mastering a lot of these skills here, or remembering a lot of these skills. Remembering a lot of, you know, wisdom you have already gained here. A lot of you guys could be awakening a lot of spiritual gifts, a lot of dormant information for within your spiritual acceleration or spiritual growth that you have. Oh shit, look at this. I need to stop right here because I looked down and I just realized that the last card is a fucking peacock as well, and we have peacock here. What the fuck? You guys, I feel like I resonate a lot with this by myself, because if you know me, the peacock, I've had several dreams where I am given a peacock feathers from my spiritual guides or even from the spiritual animal. So I have a very, very strong connection with this energy. So again, a lot of you guys have a very good intuition. You guys have a very good intuition. I feel like you guys are very spiritual beings. I feel like you're very much old souls. I feel like you're very much accelerated spiritual beings who carry a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of spiritual gifts, and a lot of truth. And because all these eyes, I see them as truth. I see them as perspectives. So you have different perspectives as well as have lived many different lives. So that way you have, you don't see things very judgmental, or you don't see them as one simple thingy. Like you're able to see more of a broader perspective here. A lot of more, zoning out type of energy here, behind the seeing the higher perspective, or seeing the good in people, are always able to, I don't know, there's just this type of energy that I'm picking up for this pile. So you guys could be very much healers as well, but there is a lot of again, your intuition is developing. I feel like your spiritual gifts have developed, or have been developing, or you could be experiencing this already. A lot of third eye awakenings, again, a lot of spontaneous awakenings, like I mentioned in the beginning with that card. But you guys have been seeking maybe clarification, seeking, you know, again, that's what I said. Maybe a lot of you guys have been, you know, getting guided to maybe getting, you know, chart readings, you know, even in tarot readings, or getting any type of readings, or numerology, or whatever it is, in order to kind of dig a little bit deeper here, because there's something here that's just awakening within you. You're just getting curious here, and where it's just, things are just, you know, it makes sense to you, but you just kind of want to be like, you know, I just want to make sure that I'm not crazy type of shit that I'm feeling here. So I definitely feel you guys on a verge on a rebirth, are already on a rebirth, or already on your way up. There's something here that is just, you guys have been given, I don't know how else to explain the energy, and I hope that you guys are understanding me, because fuck, like, it's like you guys are getting the keys to the city type of energy. So the Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the four cardinal directions, the upper, the lower worlds, and the steps to reach these realms. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel. The proverbial eye of the needle we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. The Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to that which until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you, to stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with what the fuck was I saying? What the fuck? Oh my God. Like, what the fuck I was saying? Like, you guys are trying to find confirmation here. I'm trying to make sure that you guys are not crazy type of shit. But a lot of you guys are ready to fucking level up. A lot of you guys, your subconscious has leveled up tremendously. It has opened up tremendously in such a short time as well. This is why, like, it has been taking a toll on you, even your energy, or your fucking, you know, your mental state. Because sometimes maybe you guys have felt fucking crazy. Other times you felt good. Other times you felt sane. And it's just like, there's a lot of in and out type of energy, because there was just so much changes going on here within it, and as without. So the Andean cross announces the start of a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the which until now has seen beyond your gut. Allow new wisdom to guide you. Like I was saying, I feel like there's new wisdom. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now it is not the moment to take that leap you have been preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions and heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. And I feel like you guys are starting to receive the signs, and you guys will start receive the signs of when to take action here, especially if when it comes to your next step, especially when it comes to what do I do next. Balance is definitely being restored here for my pile too. So it's funny that you guys are two and you guys are in the middle, so you guys are like in the in-between type of energy here. Okay, again, you guys are in a space of rebirth. I feel like there's a lot of energy that is being awakened, especially within you, but as well I feel like there's gonna be a lot of eyes on you. Okay, so I feel like you guys are just ready to, you guys are getting set to start it on a new journey, on a new path here. So make sure to share your experiences, share your gifts, to share yourself, or you know, however you get called to do, or to show yourself or showcase yourself going forward. But definitely there's just been a lot of crumbling coming happening, and maybe it's still happening in your life, but just know there's always treasures hidden in the darkness, or when those times that you feel hopeless, or feel like, you know, you don't know where it's going on, or where you're going, or what's happening, or when, you know, it's when the wheel is down, basically, because, you know, as everything that goes up must come down. So we're always gonna have to experience a low moment, either how you, depending on how you see it. I used to see them as fucking you know, the spaces of like, well, why me, da. But now I say it as, you know what, a space of, I need to regroup, I need to recharge, I need to adjust, or whatever, and I need to do some self-care, whatever it is. I see a difference. So maybe this will also help you navigate through this energy. Okay, so I hope this helps. I hope this resonates, my pile too. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, pile 3. So if you pick pile 3, then this is your reading. So what messages has your subconscious been trying to send to you, or has been sending to you? So let's see. Pile 3. So we have love your body. So I guess I feel like your subconscious has been communicating through your body, whether it be through pain, whether it be through you know, trauma released through your body, whether it be, you know, nudges, intuitive nudges, whether it be through vulnerable moments, whether it be through moments where you feel things are being stripped or ripped out, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally. I feel like there's revision here. There's a review here. There's where something that, where maybe you had before, and then where you lost. So like through the battle, you know, sometimes when you go through battles, sometimes you lose an arm, right? And you have to get a prosthetic now. And this kind of gave me the type of energy where you're kind of finding ways to what's a better way to put it? Maybe like, I don't want to say to laugh again, or maybe it is that way, you know, finding ways to laugh again, to love your body again here. To, you know what I'm saying? Is like through that type of energy. Pile 3, what else? Messages from the subconscious, pile 3. White dress. Yeah, there's something here that, you know, you're revamping here, you're changing here. And I feel like a lot of this is like physically as well. Or it's like parts of yourself are changing. Your appearances is changing. You're wanting to change your appearance. There's something here needing to do with gender as well. But or with society. It's like the way that you appeared yourself. Again, there's something here where you're learning again, or there's the change of tones I'm hearing. In order to find more peace, or to invoke more peace, or to manifest more peace into your life. Because you're wanting to anchor new energy here. Something has run its course, I heard. Yeah, and then boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I feel like your subconscious is letting you know that you need to establish better boundaries. So again, I feel like in your dreams, or like if you remember your dreams, some of you guys be experiences like you lose things, or like things are being taken away from you. Could be experiencing, you know, like car accidents, or like accidents in your dreams, or you lose parts of yourself, whether it be through really, you know, having nightmares and where you're losing arms, shit like that. Because I feel like people have been taking so much from you, and your subconscious letting you know, hey, did you forget who you are? Did you forget your power? So your subconscious and your energy has been letting you know, hey, it's time for some peace. We need peace. We need internal peace. So how can we anchor in new energy? What action are we being called in order for us to manifest this new energy, bring in new energy, more peaceful energy into our life? Because something has been overtaken here, or been feeling to, again, this space of where you feel like taken. You're being taken advantage of here. So how can you, establish better boundaries here. Where do you need to establish boundaries? Because Nine of Pentacles, something feels like you're being bombarded here. Energy feels heavy here. And usually, you know, because this is, and the Santa Muerte deck is very, very different than the other decks. And I always read the imagery different. So in this deck, the imagery is different. Even though in the regular deck, it will say someone who feels confident, who feels, you know, alive within their self and their skin, and has very much feel, you know, blissful for their success and who they are, become a blah blah blah. And here it's like the Nine of Pentacles feels like it's just like it's too much, being bombarded here, too much. Yep. So deep cellular healing, like Taurus energy, physical and emotional healing going on here. Sky Dancer, surrender. What are you needing to surrender right now? What energies are you being called to surrender? Because this is taking toll on your physical and emotional healing. Reason why the body is coming up here. And this is why your body is showing you. So when you could be either getting sick, parts of your body could be hurting. And this is just your subconscious letting you know through this, through your body here. So pay attention to your body, especially, you know, through the aches and pains, or if you're getting sick, if it's tired, it's drained, especially when it's acting this way around certain people, certain places, or certain situations. So again, what do you need to surrender? There's a lot of moth energy here that is coming through. There's a lot of following the false light, or, trying to stay light, or trying to stay, you know, it's like people using your energy and thriving off your own energy, and then that leaves you kind of depleted here, and where you're closing your wings here, dimming your light here. The Seer, hidden realms, create conscious awareness. Exactly. I feel like there's something here that you guys are not seeing. And the Seer is here to show you guys this truth. Because there's something here that is being camouflaged. There's an illusion here. There's something that is blending in. Or maybe you are blending in too much. Or you're trying to blend in with the crowd. You're trying to blend in with the community. Which is why the white dress is here. Because, you know, and for instance, like me coming from an indigenous background, and where the Europeans were forcing this type of dress codes on us, and where the way that we used to dress, or my ancestors used to dress, was not welcome, or it was not ethically, or it was not not a European standard. So again, what maybe this needing to do with maybe some decolonization here do needed to be done. But this is also, you know, maybe decolonization of your own self-image. What do you feel like you need to be seen, or you know, being afraid of expression, of freedom of expression, especially when it comes to dressing yourself. Maybe you want to fucking be an emo shit. Maybe you want to be, I don't know, maybe you want to be trans. Maybe you want to be more masculine. Maybe you are effeminate, but you have a masculine type of energy, and you like to dress that way, even though you consider yourself a female, or, you know, or vice versa, whatever the fuck it is. You know, there's something here that you're blending in too much, or that feel like you need to blend in, and it has just become a burden here. Okay, but again, just take what resonates and behind what doesn't. I'm just throwing out here different scenarios, but you guys, there's a need to create conscious awareness. So a lot of you guys could be experiencing getting lost in your dreams. So again, there's lost aspects of yourselves that are being hidden within yourself that you need to become conscious of, because there's parts of yourself that you have been putting away for so long, or for generations. Family of light, yeah, because a lot of you guys might not feel welcomed by the family, or feel like you guys need to live up to this family image. Release fear. So your subconscious is letting you know, hey, it's okay to come out of the door. And I don't know why, but I keep feeling, you know, coming out of the closet as well, okay? So no, follow your heart. It's okay, you know, release whatever fear you might be experiencing. The Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is changing here. Times are changing as well, as I heard. Situations are changing. So it's like times are changing. Sometimes we need to, you know, change with the time, or maybe not even assimilate, but like change the way that we want to change with the change, if it makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But let me look into, I was reading the passage from the book from these cards, but for you guys, I'm being called to read this one, and I've been reading this deck, but for you guys, I'm getting called to do this one. So the limit that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. While some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored issue in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt love but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. And again, this is what I'm talking about. This is about no longer blending in. And I feel like your subconscious wants to break you free from this. And you're slowly breaking free from this, but the wheel is changing. And it's just like, you know what? There's just something within me that is calling me to kind of create boundaries with certain people, certain situations, maybe even with certain family members, so that I could fully embrace myself, fully embrace who I am, so that I could finally be in peace with who I am and how I want to experience life and how I want to experience my fortune, or how I want to experience the way that I want to live my life. So this is again I'm breaking free from religion, breaking free from the constraints, colonization, whatever the fuck this may be. But this is what your subconscious is bringing forward for you. And this is bringing with a lot of, conscious awareness, and where you're becoming aware of a lot of things like why my family has been thinking this way for so long. Like something within you just awakening, like, why do, I don't want to think this way no more, or I don't believe in this religion anymore. Like, why do I have to keep hiding myself, or why do I have to keep pretending to be someone else in order to only please them? And when I'm tired of that shit, and then you guys keep living in this fear, and your subconscious like, you know what, it's time to let go of this shit. We don't want to go through this shit anymore. And this is what your subconscious has been trying to tell you, has been trying to show you. But it's just that you guys have been experiencing so much fucking fear that it has not allowed you to become fully aware of it, or to see it for what it is. Because as you can see here, she only has one eye, looking it through one eye. But it's like you need two eyes in order to see the whole perspective of something. And I feel like some of you guys are only seeing one side of the story here, or one perspective of the situation. And it's like you guys are just ready to come out of this fucking bullshit, come out of these constraints, come out of these limitations. So yeah, this is what I have for you, pile 3. So I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I hope it resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.